The greatest pleasure in life is not what you think it is. It's not about material gain or physical pleasure. It's about your vision and bringing that vision into reality. Now, to bring your vision into reality requires three things: critical thinking, efficiency, and productivity. Now, many of y'all are probably jumping on me right now in your minds, thinking about what is the greatest pleasure for you. You may have kids, you might have this and that. And that's my goal today, is to challenge you to think about this. So let's think together. It's Friday, y'all. And y'all know how we get down on Fridays. We take that creative spirit, that extra pop that we have on Fridays, and we build on that. And so this is episode 6 of FreeMinded Fridays here at the top shelf. Y'all make sure to subscribe to the channel. Here at the top shelf, we are empowering hustling professionals to level up. And we're doing this through strategy, tactics, and mindset. So y'all sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and get into this conversation. Now, there's no riddle on today's episode. I just want to talk. Now, there's 4 chapters to the conversation today. The first being vision. Then we've got critical thinking. Next, we've got efficiency. And then we have mindset. So if we start with vision, I know so many people right now who are feeling stuck in their career, who are looking to make a career change, or it's 2025, right? The door is always open for new or better opportunity. So this is critical to have a vision. Now, for me, I can give you a story. I was working with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I was grinding. Anyone who knows anything about the rental car business, it's a grind. And I was looking to make a career change. I found myself having a passion for marketing. So the vision started with me wanting to break into marketing, as well as I really wanted a work from home position. So every morning before work, and this is not, I'm telling y'all a real story. Every morning before work, what I would do, I would stretch, get my push-ups in or my little workout, and then I would envision myself, picture myself, imagine what life would be like if I worked from home and I didn't have to commute to the office and I didn't have to work with customer service and deal with crazy customers. And I could cut my fruit up, make my little smoothie, you know what I'm saying? And get to work on my computer from my laptop right from the comfort of my own home office. And I would envision this every morning. And I did this for about a year. And guess what, y'all? Right now, today, I do just that. Man, I wake up, fix my coffee, cut my fruit, do my stretch and my meditation. And man, I pop my laptop open. I got a new desktop or a new monitor. And man, I work right here from the comfort of my own home. Now, this leads us into chapter 2 of the conversation, which is critical thinking. A vision alone isn't enough. The vision is the first step and the most important step, in all honesty. You have to define what it is you want. What does success look like? But when you get into the actual execution, it starts with critical thinking. Now, FreeMinded Fridays is a series in which I have these riddles that challenge you to critically think. I want you all, if you haven't already, to go through the series and try to solve these riddles to build that critical thinking muscle. And when it comes to critical thinking, we've got to strategize. We've got to put tactics in place in order to get to our goals. It's a step-by-step process. Nothing happens overnight and nothing happens by magic. You're not going to vision your way into success. So let's start to critically think, strategize, and implement tactics. So what that looks like is, first is a strategy. Second, the tactics to execute on your strategy. Now, this leads us into the next chapter, which is efficiency. Now, I will encourage you to lean in to artificial intelligence for efficiency. I'll give you an example. Let's say you are an assistant coach, right? You are an assistant coach and you've been in your role for some time now. So maybe you take to AI, ChatGPT, Claude, whichever one you prefer, and you prompt the chat, hey chat, I've been working as an assistant coach for 1 year now, and I want to become a head coach of my own program. What are the steps I should take? What is the strategy I should implement to achieve this goal? Now, you cannot prompt ChatGPT without having the vision already. So you have to have your vision, and then you can craft a prompt. Now, ChatGPT is going to respond. It's going to give you a response with a strategy. You take that strategy and you refine it. You build on it. You say, okay, well, I don't want to coach, middle school. I want to coach high school. Or I don't want to coach high school. I want to coach college. Okay, well, I don't want to coach at a high major college. I really want to take the first step, and that's at a mid major. Or I really want to take that step at a D2 or an NAIA. And you start to build your vision. Now, this is what success looks like for you. Now, by taking this step, you start to refine what success looks like. And this is so important. Now, as you refine your strategy, and then you reprompt, and you talk with the artificial intelligence, and you get this strategy, you copy and paste this onto a Google Doc, and you study it, and you start to find tactics. Now, some of y'all are starting to get a little bit cringy. Like, Cole, man, I'm messing with that AI. Like, I'm not messing with that, Cole. Now you're going a little bit too far. And I understand, right? Adoption of AI is not always the easiest thing, but typically it's out of fear, right? We've all seen Terminator, and we don't want the AI to start taking over. We also, some of us say, hey, we don't want AI to handicap us. We don't want to start relying on AI. Now, I haven't heard that from the CEOs. The CEOs, the leaders, they're typically embracing of AI. They embrace this for efficiency. And so for me, I want to be a leader. I want to be a CEO. I want to be my own boss. And so I personally choose to embrace it. I don't believe that it's handicapping me. I believe it's making me more efficient. And so that's how I see it. You're welcome to see it however you want. But your challengers, your competitors, they're going to be using AI for efficiency. So while you're going to try and sit down and write your business strategy out, they're going to have it written by ChatGPT because they have a vision. ChatGPT is going to write the strategy, and they're already going to start implementing while you're still behind on the strategy phase. Now, I want to give y'all one more tactic for efficiency, and that's in your communication. You see, communication is the bridge between where you are now and where you're trying to get. And so one prompt that I love is rewrite this for clarity. So I take to ChatGPT, I type in my email, I copy and paste my email, I copy and paste my notes, I copy and paste my idea, and I prompt it to rewrite this for clarity. I want y'all to give this a try. Do this for your text messages, your emails, your correspondence between either your bosses, your clients, whoever you're communicating with. This is how you can clearly get your message across without getting lost or caught up in editing, grammar correcting, revising your message, and things of that nature. Now, I want to take a pause here. This is a footnote, kind of an intermission on efficiency. This wasn't in the chapters, but I recommend brain food, nootropics. Many of us are dehydrated. I recommend overhydrating, finding a clean source of water, eating your fruits. Now, this sounds kind of cliche, but I've noticed that it's had a huge impact on my life, my efficiency, my clarity. You know, we got bad habits right now. You know, we drink alcohol. Many of us, indulge in herb, and things of that nature. And it's important that we keep a clear mind, that we're detoxing the body with water, and we're feeding our brain with the nutrients that it needs to optimize and to function at an optimal level. So one recommendation I have on that is the cognitive coffee. This has been a game changer for me. It, again, is giving me the energy. If you don't have enough energy, you can't produce. And so that actually leads us into our next topic, and that's the mindset. Now, there's two types of mindsets that I want to get into, and they revolve around the world's universal language. Do y'all know what the world universal language is? The world universal language is business. Man, I can go to China and talk business. I can go anywhere in the world, talk business. This is a universal language. Now, in business, there's two mindsets. There's consumer and there's producer. Now, we have to adopt the producer mindset. And if you think like a consumer and you're consuming all the business given to you, you're not going to make any progress. Now, if you think on the other end as the producer, now we're talking. We need to start adapting the producer mindset. What can I produce to ease the life of my client? What can I produce to make my boss's life easier? What can I produce that my build authority in my space, whatever space that is for you? You see, in the digital age that we're living in, all we do is consume information. We consume information. We watch podcasts. We watch these influencers talk about whatever subject matter they're talking about. But what are we producing? You see, at the top shelf, I've transitioned. We're in a transition phase. We're transitioning from consumer to producer. And so that's it for today. I want you all to think about this topic. Let's do a quick recap. We're talking about the vision. It starts with the vision. Then we get into efficiency. We've got to use the tools at hand to strategize and to outline our tactics that we're going to bring this vision into reality. Then we're going to get into productivity and the mindset. So y'all have to, I'm not going to tell you what you have to do, but when it comes to experiencing the greatest pleasure in life, bringing your vision into reality, it's an amazing feeling. Accomplishment is an amazing feeling. We're social beings, so we want that social recognition. Now, the only way you're going to get that recognition is if you do something noteworthy, recognizable. Man, let's get out in the field this weekend and let's produce. Let's think about a vision and how we can bring that into reality. I hope you guys got something from this conversation. If you did, make sure to like this video. Check out the previous episodes of FreeMinded Friday, where we're thinking about critical thinking. We're going through these riddles, these logic puzzles, and we're building our critical thinking muscle so that when we have a vision, we can bring it into reality. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you're a professional and you're hustling, then you need to be locked in here. If you're interested in advancing your career, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. We've got some big announcements and some partnerships coming soon. So on that note, y'all have a blessed weekend. Y'all stay safe. Peace.